Greetings, gamers! I've been working on a new game called Incoming. Incoming is a 3D VR missile defense game. Protect your cities with a wide assortment of defenses against waves of warheads, bombers, zeppelins, and epic bosses. Wishlist today on Steam. Link is in the description. Greetings, Starfarers, and welcome to another episode of Starfield. I'm Cobalt Thorium, and in this episode we're going to continue to explore Ebside, and hopefully wrap it up.
If he survives tonight, he's ready for the big leagues.
You've got an interesting name. Any story behind it? What's his name again?
Diostado's my dad's name, and his dad before him. I used to go by Trey, but when the old man passed, I decided to do him a solid and wear the name without the Nick. Even back on Sol, my ancestors were island people. And Volii Alpha being an ocean world, I feel their spirits with me.
Do you hang out here often?
I'm a free spirit, yo. A wanderer. I go wherever the wave takes me. But if there's two places I vibe with most, it's the bars and the market. Aurora's my mistress, but fashion's my heart, so I'm always checking in on the latest trends.
Okay. What got you into fashion, or is Neon known for its fashion?
When I was a kid, my parents used to dress me in these old man sweatsuits because it was all we could afford. But even then, my sense of style was always there, deep in the marrow, you know? It got so bad I started cutting up my clothes to make my own. When I finally could afford some new threads, it was like meeting my soulmate in person after a decade of loving her from afar.
Is Neon known for its fashion?
Think so? I know people say the trends here are manufactured. Just more megacorp, technorati bullshit putting commercials in the sky. But the corps can put up 1,000 billboards and they still won't define what lights up the street. We do.
Why are you helping Miguel?
I just have a thing for lost causes, and Miguel is for sure one of those. Fashion-wise, he's like if smooth jazz made love to a sweater vest. As Neon's self-appointed magistrate of style, I felt like I had a duty to scoop this man up and unearth his inner swag.
I guess that's it.
Peace.
You good?
So here's Miguel.
Feeling so good right now. Unbelievably good.
I think we've talked to this guy before.
Velocity is pretty great. Do you think you can do me a favor and grab me a red? I want to try every color in the set.
You're gonna try every color of Velocity?
Well, okay, I'm not going to drink the whole bottle, just a handful of sips. I think altogether I'm aiming for 3. But I'm a lightweight, so for me that's basically a full bender.
I can grab a Velocity red for you. Or, no, I think you should slow down, or the bar is all out of red. Yeah, I can grab on a red.
Great. I'll be here.
How'd you like Velocity? Or where'd you meet your drinking buddy?
My friend wasn't kidding. It comes on you real fast. I was not expecting that rush. But this is a good warm-up act. If I'm not dead in 12 hours, I'll be ready for the main event.
Which is what? Where'd you meet your drinking buddy?
I was at the bar trying to muster up the nerve to order a drink. But I was paralyzed by the choices. I was just about to give up and turn around when my friend here slid up to the stool next to me and ordered 2 Velocities. One for him and one for me. And from there, an unlikely friendship was born. Okay, bye.
Okay, so that's Miguel.
Strikers are upstairs, so we better be on our best behavior. Ah!
Alright. Wait, Velocity orange? Interesting. Oh, so these are all the Velocities. A potent alcoholic beverage infused with bioengineered luminescent plankton. They all have the exact same name and same price. Or exact same description rather, not name. Alright, Madam Savage.
Can I get you something?
She's
No customer.
unable to talk.
Bienvenue. Before you order, I have 2 simple rules you need to know. Oh, this is my place. That means everyone in here is under my protection. You don't mess with them, they don't mess with you. Deux. If you're buying drinks, you better have cash. Madame Sauvage does not offer credit. Good? Ça c'est bon?
That's interesting that we buy stuff in credits then. I love your accent. Where's it from? France.
Oh, well, thank you very much for the compliment. I'm told my family tree traces itself back to Europe, on Earth. Specifically the region known as France. A long and proud history, no?
You're not French. You're definitely African. I don't like being told what to do, or I've never been quoted rules at a bar before. I completely understood you want to have trouble for me. I've never been quoted rules at a bar before. I think we have been. Yeah, let's be rude.
Quel dommage. Then, I suppose you'll just have to find somewhere else to drink. Thanks for the offer, I guess, but I'm not interested.
Okay.
À tout à l'heure.
Well, that might cause problems.
Oui? Have you decided to be a bit more cooperative? And follow Madame Sauvage's rules?
Fine.
Oh, this is my place. That means everyone in here is under my protection. You don't mess with them, they don't mess with you. Deux. If you're buying...
Yep.
Oh, well then, I'm honored to be your first, mon trésor.
This is a bit more than a bar. And Sauvage deserves some respect.
So, what can Madame Sauvage get you? Have you come to try velocity, perhaps? Or do you prefer something with a little less kick?
Alright, velocity, what's that?
It's nothing less than heaven in a glass. As though the universe itself was resting her lips on yours. My own personal creation.
I was looking for information.
You want information? Go read a book. You want a drink? Talk to Madame Sauvage. That's how things work in my place.
Nothing for me right now. I wouldn't mind seeing a menu.
Of course, of course. Anything for my special new customer.
Well, we do need to get ourselves at least a red. Velocity red. Okay, how'd you end up opening a bar on Neon? Or how'd you come up with velocity? We'll start with that.
On my home planet, we have beautiful beaches. And during certain times of the year, the ocean lights up in beautiful spectrums of color. Now, science will tell you that this is from tiny microscopic organisms that are emitting bioluminescent light. But I believe it's so much more. I think it's a dance, a celebration. It's nature's way of giving thanks to the sun for nourishment. It's breathtaking. That is the essence of velocity. It's a toast to nature and all its splendid wonders. A sudden merger of humankind to the cosmos.
Very poetic. How'd you end up opening a bar?
Unfortunately, that will have to remain my secret for now. It's safe if the identities of the involved parties remain anonymous. Let's just say I was owed a substantial debt, and the bar was how I got paid. And leave it at that.
Now I want to know the story behind that, but Aurora, she's gonna kick us out of this problem.
Administrator Bayou has forbidden any place other than the Astral Lounge from selling Aurora. Now, if Euphorika wants to sell it in our members' lounge, or Legrand wants to mix it into blend, that's their choice. Moi? I prefer to stay off of Bayou's radar and keep Neon security off my back.
Alright. I I guess that's it.
Au revoir.
So let's see if we can deliver this guy the red.
Hey there!
I don't think he's gonna take
Did you
it.
get that red? If not, I'll just get one when the room stops spinning.
Bar's all out of red. I've got one right here. Or no, I think you should slow down. Let's give
You,
him a
ma'am,
try.
are a scholar and the queen. Thank you.
Are you ready to try Aurora now?
I think so. The march to war is upon us. The klaxons are sounding, the banners are waving, and we'll be storming the gates of the Astral Lounge any day now. But first, another velocity. We're gonna need to eradicate a few more brain cells before I'm convinced this is a good idea.
All right.
I'll be seeing you.
Now we do have
If
to
he
get.
survives tonight, he's ready for the big leagues. I'm gonna take our boy to the Astral Lounge tomorrow night.
Cute.
All love.
Maybe we'll find him in there.
I hope you aren't here to cause any trouble.
Now we have to get some velocity for that lady as well, the ship designer.
Astral Lounge, Euphorika, blah, blah, blah. This place is where it's at.
All right. Let's see if that lady needs a specific type of velocity, or if it's just if any will do. I think it's under activity. Maybe not. Misk maybe. Get a velocity. She doesn't care which variety. Okay. Well, we'll get her a green then.
Hey, get away from me.
Pull up a chair and have a drink. If you see anything you like, you just let Madame Sauvage know.
All right, green it is, or maybe violet, or I think she'd prefer violet. That's her color. All right, cool. There's a lot of violet around. Now, did we get everybody down here? Yeah, there's one person there. She's not talking to us.
I don't know what you think you heard, but maybe you should get your hearing checked.
I think that's
What's up?
everybody.
Have you been to the Astral
Oh, right, it's for Stratus.
Borealis freaking rocks.
Just double checking that we've talked to everybody. Boom, 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 boom. I don't think we've re-talked to her.
Don't mess with the strikers. Yeah, catch you later.
So I think that what we're gonna do, before we offer to help the strikers, we'll talk to the other folks and see what their story is.
Maybe you'd like to try a velocity?
I wish you'd stop following me around, lady. Alright, so we got our velocity. So that should be this side entirely explored.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Bad part of town, buddy. I'm gonna do you a favor. Head back to Bayou Plaza before the disciples get you.
We're the disciples. I appreciate the warning, or I think I can nail myself.
A gang. Worst gang there is. They'll stab you for kicks, taking bets on how long you squeal before you bleed out. And that's not a hyper whatchamacallit. They seriously did that. Poor Ted.
I think I can handle myself.
Hey, it's your ass, not mine on the line. Whole area's gone to hell. Us crate rats used to think the Ebside strikers were awful, with all the muggings and shakedowns, but now that they're on the ropes. Kinda wish they weren't just holed up in Madame Sauvage's. Streets are getting bad. Real bad.
So the strikers are better?
I mean, yeah, they'll rob you blind, but at least they let you live. They're bad news, but compared to disciples, positive angels.
That's good to know, or I might check these guys out.
Well, you'll find them at Madame Sauvage's. They're always holding auditions, as they call it. Looking for new blood. So, for being so helpful, chance for a donation. Come on, might be saving my life. What with the disciples and all. Have a heart.
I knew you'd have an angle, not this time. Or, sorry, I don't have any credits for spare. Or, we can afford it. 1,000 credits is like nothing in this game.
Hey, thanks. Look, I mean it. Go back to the plaza. Ain't nothing but shit and misery over here.
So Samco likes charity. He's a softie. Yeah, I think that's everything over here.
Epside's a bad place for tourists these days. Whole area's gone to hell. Epside's a bad place for tourists these days.
Back to Neon Core. And we'll just go right across the street. I wonder where these disciples are.
You'll enter a world unlike any other in the settlement. Rarefied air above the scum and vice.
You don't want to pick a fight.
And you deserve the best. We are the Emporium, and you have arrived. Morning, noon, or night.
Who are you?
The Trackers Alliance always finds their mark.
Oh, the Emporium is not the place that I thought. It's the place I was thinking of.
That's why I bought the bottle of Pinot Noir. We're gonna celebrate 10 years together.
Really?
To be honest, I can't believe it's already been that long.
Oh my god, look at that chin.
Time really flies.
Disgusting. Alright, so we've checked out Chunks. I think Euphorika.
The Aurora from these fish.
What I don't sell ends up in trawl.
I think Euphorika is the only place that isn't a warehouse that we have not been into. Warehouse 2.
How are you doing? It's been a while since we had a chance to catch up.
It's been a grind, for sure. I've just got to put my head down and push through.
The amount of little conversations in this game is really startling and I would say good. Neon warehouse. Whoa! Don't land on my ship, please. Alright, so warehouses. Yeah, I think it's just Euphorika.
I'm worried about the food they're eating. Eating nothing but
And there's this emergency exit. Have we looked down here? Trash. There's a warehouse. Okay, so it's just warehouses in Euphorika, and then an exit. Oh, that's the Neon Core. Okay. So we're good. Everything is explored. Nothing to see here. Yeah, that's the bathroom we unlocked. Alright, cool.
I'm not sure how much longer I can survive.
Let's go in here. Check out the other nightclub. Maybe my attire will fit in more here.
Let's settle this once and for all. Velocity or Chimera?
You kidding? Chimera, all day. Why do you think I'm here?
I don't know. Chimera's nice, but Velocity, that will get you hammered.
See, you just proved my point. Down your third velocity, and you're out cold. By the third Chimera, you're floating on frickin' Cloud 9. I don't know about you, but that's where I'd rather be.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Where the hell did Micah learn to mix a drink like that anyway?
Well, let's face it, some people are just gifted.
Alright. So I guess that's that. Poke around. Hey, Danny.
Excuse me, I don't suppose you're looking for a robotics expert, are you? I have a vested interest in getting out of Neon.
Will you tell me more about your skills first?
I have a good deal of experience with machines, especially robots. I'm also an expert in the manufacture of certain chemical substances. But I guarantee I'll figure out whatever job you give me, even if I've never done it before. I've got a good head on my shoulders.
So...
So much for common courtesy.
Sorry. Chimera. What does it say? A canned cocktail of 3 different liqueurs. Or liquors. Not necessarily liqueurs. What's the difference anyway?
Care for another Chimera?
Sure. Thanks, Micah. And keep them coming. It's been a rough day.
If you're in need of some extra relaxation today, perhaps I could interest you in a visit to the Members Lounge?
Wish I could, but I can't swing that right now.
Understandable. In the meantime, please let me know if there's anything else you need. Ready to relax?
To watch Sam.
I like coming here. Lets me forget everything else for a bit.
So they must despawn characters when you're not looking at them. Look at that.
If you're planning on using Aurora, we respectfully ask you do so in the Members Lounge.
Alright.
Welcome.
Mika.
Please, make yourself comfortable. I can offer you a drink, or perhaps you're here seeking access to our Members Lounge, where you can enjoy your Aurora experience in peace.
Can you tell me more about this Members Lounge?
Customers choose our lounge because they desire a more relaxed and sedate journey as they experience the joy of Aurora. We have no blaring music, no crowds, no chaos. The mood here is specifically crafted to allow a full range of mindful self-exploration.
That's interesting. And I can purchase Aurora here.
Sorry, no. Aurora sales are only permitted through the Astral Lounge. We simply provide a safe haven for you to enjoy it in peace. If you desire access to the lounge, you can purchase admittance for a completely reasonable fee. Otherwise, you're welcome to relax, listen to our music, and perhaps enjoy a Chimera.
Any other perks that come with the access to the Members Lounge? Or what is a Chimera? Well, let's go with that first.
It's a specialty alcoholic beverage only served here at Euphorika. I'm sure you'll enjoy it.
Any other perks?
Not only will you be able to experience one of the most exclusive Aurora lounges in Neon, you also have access to our private bar. The bartender down there is a personal friend of mine, and he sells some rather unique items.
Which probably include Aurora being sold illegally. But, yeah, let's buy access.
A wise choice. Here's your access key. Please let us know if anything in the lounge interferes with your comfort. If you need anything else, please, don't hesitate to ask.
What drinks do you recommend?
Of course, I recommend our house specialty, the Chimera. It's a unique triple-layer drink that I believe you'll find quite delightful. It consists of mild cold soju on the top, a thin layer of fruit liqueur in the middle, and a strong dark soju at the bottom. The initial mildness of Chimera slowly warms the senses, which rapidly transitions into a sudden burst of sweetness from the fruit liqueur. This sweetness braces the palate for the impact of the much stronger, robust finish. It's a drink of my own design.
Sounds pretty tasty. So Saburu, well, we could try this.
It's a nice gesture.
Yeah, of course she'll decline.
But I'll have to decline.
It's the businesses that are struggling that I think want that. So I can think of a couple more that would probably want it. I'd like to order a drink, please.
We have plenty to choose from.
I don't want to do the Borealis one until we actually try to do that mission. Might actually grab a Chimera. Just see what it does. Just one. Alright.
Don't forget to ask Q to see our special menu.
Inventory. Let's try our Chimera.
Nothing beats getting zoned in the members' lounge.
I'll take a Chimera.
Take it easy.
Thanks.
I'll have that ready for you shortly.
Thanks, Micah.
Alright, so we have
Disciple.
Disciple.
I like to spray. Sometimes with paint, other times with bullets.
Back off. You try anything, you're dead.
Okay, so these are the Disciples.
No funny business.
You like art?
I don't know. But I like what I like. Or I don't like art. Or sure I like art.
Then you should see the tag job on the robot at Neon Tacticals. My best work.
Oh no, it's this guy. Are you in a gang?
Are you in a gang? You sound like a middle-aged bank teller. Yeah, I'm in a gang. The Disciples. Maybe you've heard of them.
Why do you hang out here?
Euphorika's home for people like us. And by people like us, I mean killers, thugs, and thieves. Now, I haven't killed anyone in a while, but that just means I'm due.
You consider yourself an artist?
Only when I have a knife in my hand. The rest of the time, I just paint.
Frank Rennick wants retribution for what he did to Styx.
That Cyclops should be thanking me. I dressed up his toy real nice, gave him a total makeover. He's lucky that's all I did after what that thing did to my crew.
Did Styx really kill members of your crew, or why did you tag Styx?
We tried to rob his store and reload our crew. That's when his little toy unloaded on us.
Good.
Lost some good disciples in that group. If anything, that freak should be paying me.
Nope. Why'd you tag Styx?
I thought it was pretty clever. If I trashed it, it'd stink for a bit, but he'd get over it. So I took a can of spray paint and put my tag on it. Now, every time that Cyclops opens up that eye, he's gonna see my art on his buddy.
I like that guy. So
yeah, I do. And I'll make art out of your guts if you step out of line.
I'll fucking kill you. You're gonna pay for the damages.
And what makes you think I will?
I kind of want to kill this guy, but you got the striker story about don't waste time with Rennick.
Except that's why we hit up his store in the first place. We need more firepower. Yeah, maybe. Fighting that old man is one thing, but that Model A is another story.
Rennick's not all there in the head. Do you really want him as an enemy?
Yeah, it's hard to predict crazy.
Well,
Never
you
know what he might do.
Kind of crazy too. You want to mess with me? Pay up.
Man, if it gets you out of my face, I just might. I'd like to think so. All right. The Cyclops is one thing, but I know better than to mess with you. Besides, that Model A shredded my gun arm. I can't aim straight, let alone paint. Here, you give this to that freak and tell him we're even.
Alright.
See you soon.
That's a bit of a difficult... A difficult persuasion.
Ep5 is ours. The Strikers are a bunch of babies. Afraid of a little blood.
Care for
Get
another
lost,
dinner?
Off-worlder. Sure. Thanks, Micah. And keep them coming. It's been a rough day.
If you're in need of some extra relaxation today, perhaps I could interest you in a visit to the members' lounge?
Wish I could, but I can't swing that right now.
Understandable. In the meantime, please let me know.
If you require any Aurora to enhance your experience, you let me know.
Alright, so they do sell Aurora in here. Now we know. Oh, this is a bathroom. They locked the bathroom.
Of course. Please enjoy.
Thanks, Micah.
Yeah?
Okay, they got a hookah thing.
Anything I can get to help you relax?
Alright, we got a couple specialists here.
You good?
Doesn't seem like there's really anything else here. This is not a very well attended VIP room.
Care for some Aurora? Hello there. On behalf of Euphorika, I welcome you to our members' lounge. I'll be happy to provide whatever you need from our private bar to enhance your experience. Can I get you anything? Some Aurora, perhaps?
Thought Mika told me Aurora can only be bought from the Astro Lounge.
Yes. Well, due to the extreme exclusivity of the members' lounge, we like to keep the fact that we offer Aurora confidential. You can rest assured that purchasing Aurora from this establishment is not only safe, it's completely legal.
How does that work? Yeah, let's see what it costs first.
Excellent. We have plenty for purchase. We also offer an assortment of beverages, so feel free to browse our selection anytime.
How'd you end up here, Kyu?
Begging your pardon, I find that fraternizing with the customers can lead to problems. I prefer my private life remain my own. No offense intended.
I can respect that.
Thank you. Let me know if I can help in any other way. Certainly. May I suggest you start with some Aurora?
Alright, let's take a look. So here's our Aurora, a powerful and addictive hallucinogen derived from the Voli Alpha's local... Okay, we've read this before. Slows time. I don't actually want to try that. I think that would be annoying. But the question is, do we want to grab it and then store it in our facility over on New Atlantis? Because I like my contraband. Alright, whatever.
You're welcome to sit back, relax, and enjoy your time here.
If we find Aurora on our missions, then we'll keep it. I don't want to
Yes.
have to pay for it, I don't think.
Looks like you need to relax.
You too. Alright, well, I think that's it for...
If you're in need of some extra relaxation today, perhaps I could
Whoa.
interest you in a visit to the members'
What are you doing?
Wish I could, but I can't swing that right now.
Understandable. In the meantime,
Alright, let's get out of here.
please let me know.
But yeah, I think we'll wrap up this episode here. It's a little bit short, but we've just finished exploring Euphoria, and that also means that we finished exploring Ep5.
Too bad I can't.
So I don't want to start a whole new episode now when we're about to, I assume, when we're about to go and explore the underside here. I think that that's the next step. And once the underside's done, we are done exploring all of Neon, so you're currently trespassing. Well, why'd they leave the door open? Anyway, so thank you very much for joining me. I hope that you enjoyed this, and if you have, please like, maybe comment, maybe share, maybe subscribe. New episodes every day at 4 p.m. Eastern Time, US and Canada. I'm Cobalt Thorium, and I hope to catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.